Welcome everybody. I hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Alhamdulillah, I am also fine. Today I am going to discuss on how to transform simple sentence to complex sentence. In the last few classes, I taught you how to change complex to simple, compound to simple, compound to complex. So let's see what are simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound sentence. A simple sentence is one that contains only one subject and one finite verb expressed or understood. For example, he goes to school yesterday. Here there is only one subject and that is he, and one finite verb that is goes. So this is an example of simple sentence. Now complex sentence. A complex sentence is one that contains one principal clause and one or more subordinate clause or clauses. For example, though he is poor, he is honest. Here there are two clauses. One is though he is poor, it is subordinate clause, and he is honest, it is principal clause. So this is an example of complex sentence. Compound sentence. A compound sentence is one that contains two or more independent clauses joined together by coordinating conjunction. For example, I went there and found him ill. Here there are two principal clauses, and these are I went there and I found him ill. Dear students, now I am going to teach you how to transform simple sentence to complex sentence. Rule 1. Closing the door, I went back to work. If a simple sentence starts with present participle, you will change it complex. Use since, as, or when. If present participle indicates time, use when. Here, closing the door, I went back to work. Here indicates time, so use when. Then subject, here subject is I, and I went back to work is in past tense, so use the past tense of close, and that is closed. So the answer will be when I closed the door, I went back to work. Number B, running fast, the boy got the prize. Here the sentence starts with running fast. Running is present participle. We know when ing is used after verb and it uses as a verb and adjective at a time, the then it is called present participle. So here, running fast, the boy got the first prize. The sentence starts with present participle. So you may change this like, since the boy ran fast, he got the first prize. Rule 2. A. The boy playing in the field is my friend. If you find a simple sentence starting with subject plus present participle, you will transform it like this. At first, subject the boy, then use relative pronoun, who is that? The boys, a person, so use who, then be verb, and that is, then rest of the sentence. So the answer will be, the boy who is playing in the field is my friend. Number B, the man sleeping at the station is a porter. Here there is the man subject, then present participle sleeping. So use relative pronoun after the subject to make it complex. The man who is sleeping at the station is a porter. Rule 3, I saw a bird flying. If the structure of a simple sentence is like this: subject plus verb plus object plus present participle, you will transform it using relative pronoun like this: I saw a bird which was flying. Here bird is not a human being, so use which instead of bird. Number B, I saw him reading. Here the structure is I, subject, saw, verb, him, object plus present participle. So you will transform it like this: I saw him when he was reading. Here there are two clauses: one, I saw him; another one is when he was reading. So when is a symbol of complex sentence. Here I saw him principal clause, and when he was reading is subordinate clause. Rule 4A, the car imported from Japan is running well. If there is past participle in a simple sentence, it will be turned into complex like this: the car which has been imported from Japan is running well. Here the car is an object, so use which as relative pronoun for car. Then use has been, then rest of the sentences. Number B, the stolen watch was found. Here is stolen is past participle of the still. So make it complex like this: the watch which was stolen was found. Rule 5, they broke the wall constructed yesterday. Here the structure of the sentence is subject plus verb plus object plus past participle form, then adjective. Here they is subject, broke, verb, the wall, object, constructed, past participle. So use which to make it complex. They broke the wall which was constructed yesterday. Here the broke is past participle, so use sorry here constructed is past tense, so use was as a be verb. Number B, we took an ambulance parked on the road. Here The structure of the sentence is subject plus verb plus object plus past participle. So use relative pronoun which to make it complex. Then the complexity will be we took an ambulance which was parked on the road. Here we use which for ambulance and was because parked is past tense. Rule 6. An industrious boy can shine in life. The structure of the sentence is adjective plus noun. If there is adjective and noun in a simple sentence and if you are asked to make it complex, then follow the following structure. At first, article a or an plus the rest of the part of the adjective, then relative pronoun who, which, or that, then be verb according to tense, then adjective, then the rest of part of the noun. So the answer will be or the boy who is industrious can shine in life. Here a or the is article, the rest of the part of adjective boy, then related pronoun who, then be verb is, then adjective industrious, then the rest of the sentence. Number B, a dishonest boy suffers in life. Here dishonest is adjective, then boy is noun. So make it complex like this. Or the boy who is dishonest suffers in life. Rule 7. Health is wealth. If there is subject plus verb plus adjective, sorry, if there is subject plus verb plus complement, make it complex in this way. At first use it, then be verb, then subject, then rest of the then related pronoun, then rest of the sentence. So the answer will be it is health which is wealth. Here it is subject, is verb, then subject health, then which related pronoun, then rest of the sentence. Number B, he is a good student. You will make it or you will turn it into complex using it plus be verb. So it will be it is he who is a good student. Here it subject is verb and he, he is another subject and who is related pronoun and the rest of the sentence. Rule 8. The water being very hot, I could not drink it. If there is being in a simple sentence, make it complex using since, as, or when. In this case, use since at first the beginning of the sentence, then the subject water, then was instead of being because. I could not drink. This is example of past tense. So use or be verb of past tense and it is was, and then rest of the sentence. So the answer is, since the water was very hot, I could not drink it. Number B, being poor, Rubel could not buy a saint. Here the sentence starts with being, so make it complex like this. Since or as, since Rubel was poor, use was instead of being. He could not buy a saint. Rule 9, he is too weak to move. If there is too dash to in a simple sentence, use so instead of to and that instead of to. So the answer will be, he is so weak that he cannot move. Use uh, he once again, and if the sentence is in present tense, use cannot, and if the sentence is in past tense, use could not. So answer will be, he is so weak that he cannot move. Number B, Shoel was too honest to show excuse. So answer will be, Suhel was so honest that he show ex, could not show excuse. Rule 10, the girl sold her hair to buy a gift for her husband. You will transform it complex like this. Instead of to, use so that. So the answer will be, the girl sold her hair so that she could buy a gift for her husband. After so that, use subject. Here the subjects are girl, and so write she instead of girl, and sold is past tense, so use could, then rest of the sentence. So the answer is, the girl sold her hair so that she could buy a gift for her husband. Number B, he worked hard to shine in life. Use so that instead of to. He worked hard so that, then subject is he, then work past tense, use could, then the rest of the sentence. He worked hard so that he could shine in life. Rule 11, in spite of his being healthy, he is lazy. If there is in spite of in a simple sentence, use though or although instead of in spite of. So the answer will be though, then and the nominative case of his is he, then be verb is instead of being, then rest of the sentence. Be in spite of his having riches, he leads a poor life. Use though instead of in spite of, then the nominative case of his is he, then has instead of having, the rest of the sentence. So the answer is, though he has riches, he leads a poor life. Now, rule 12. Because of his illness, he could not join the meeting. If a simple sentence starts with because of, use since or as instead of because of. So the answer will be since. Then the nominative or subject of his is he. Then be verb was because he could not join the meeting is in past tense. Then the adjective of illness is ill. So the answer is since he was ill, he could not join the meeting. B, because of they are playing well, they own the game. Use since or as instead of because of. So since, then the nominative case of there is they, and past tense of playing is played. Then rest of the sentence. Here I use past tense because own is past tense. So the principal clause, if the principal clause in past tense, the subordinate clause is also past tense. Rule 13. I know him to be honest. Here subject plus verb plus object plus to be. If a single sentence is in this structure, is follow the structure subject plus verb plus object plus to be, make complex in this way. I know that he's honest. Here I subject no verb that use related pronoun that, then again subject, and instead of to be use be verb. Here be verb is, then rest of the sentence. I know that he's honest. Number B, they knew him to be a poet. So the answer will be they know that he was a poet. Here I use that related pronoun for him. Rule 14. If there is time mentioning word in a simple sentence, use in instead of, sorry, if there is time mentioning words in a simple sentence, use when for it. The cuckoo sings in spring. Here spring is a season, so use when. The cuckoo sings when, and add subject it and verb is. So the answer will be the cuckoo sings when it is spring. Number B, I saw him at the time playing. Here use when at instead of at the time of. So the answer will be I saw him when, and uh, he instead of him, and be verb was because I saw past tense, so the be verb will be was, then rest of the sentence. The answer will be I saw him when he was playing. That's all for simple to complex. Now individual word. Transform the following sentences from simple to complex. A, in spite of being a fool, the man is liked by all. Number two, at night we went to the fair. Number three, I know the shepherd grazing in the field. Number four, because of his poverty, he could not continue his study. Number five, he is too weak to move. Now take your pen and paper and work out the problem. solve the problem. Now match your answer with me. The answer of the first problem is, though the man is a fool, he is liked by all. Number two, when it was night, we went to the fair. Number three, I know the shepherd who is grazing in the field. Number four, since he was poor, he could not continue his study. Number five, he is so weak that he cannot move. Now match your answer with me. Dear students, like now homework. Transform the following sentences from simple to complex. Number one, I do not know his name. Number two, we solved the difficult problem. Number three, unity is strength. Number four, you came here at 4. Number five, read to learn. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much to join with me. Till then, Allah Hafiz.